Hello and welcome to the Fintech Show. Now on today's episode, we're going to be finding out about the Bitstamp Learn Center. So without further ado, let's speak to the team that made it.
So I think the pandemic in general just honestly gave people a lot more time at home to maybe look into things that they hadn't previously and a lot more opportunity. So I think across the board, there was a spike in interest around CeFi, DeFi, and crypto. But specifically to your point, I think the barriers to entry in CeFi are being greater in DeFi. I think having people figure out smart contracts and decentralized pools and how to access that is a bit more difficult than CeFi at the moment, or centralized exchanges. So certainly I think it definitely helped the interest, and especially people wanting to take their finances more into their own hands and out of centralized or centrally controlled repositories and databases and big banks and things like that.
I do think that traditional institutions need the education, definitely. I mean, it's getting better, but there's still a large gap in understanding what it is actually. The other side of that is exactly the governments. So until there's clear guidance and regulation on different topics, could be tax. How do you actually calculate profits? Can you hold it on your balance sheet? Things like that. Until that's completely clear, a lot of traditional players won't actually enter the space. We have products actually that cater exactly toward that kind of solution to that kind of companies, so that they can actually avoid touching crypto themselves, but still enter the space. Just because there's a lot of unclarity, and there's companies that want exposure, that understand it well enough, but still cannot actually enter the space just because local regulation does not actually allow them to the guidance there is not clear enough on how they can actually do it.
That's all we've got time for on the Fintech Show, and it's been absolutely brilliant hearing these stories from people that have spent a lot of time and work enabling people to get better access to cryptocurrencies, or at least just understand it more. So I want to say a big thank you to my guests here today. And also you, our viewers. You can catch the rest of the series and much more over at ffnews.com, of course YouTube, but especially LinkedIn, where you'll see us in the comments. So make sure to find out more on the Bitstamp Learn Center. We'll provide the address below, and see you soon.